Oh, hi. My name's Annie. You caught me drinking my vegan bone broth. It's actually kombucha, but I just want to pretend for the sake of Star Wars that it's bone broth. And I have my child with me. I also have a couple of items to review with you today that I've ordered off of Amazon. This is the Black Series Mandalorian made by Hasbro, and I'm keeping one in the box just because, collectors. And then another one I got to just play with. So I want to show you this little guy. He is so sweet. So first of all, his range of motion is incredible. Ankles move, wrists rotate, elbows, everything. He's got his blaster he can hold in either hand, also a holster for it, and his jetpack, which comes off, and you can replace that with a cape. There are knockoff versions out there, I'm warning you, so you really need to make sure that you're getting the authentic one. Next, I wanted to go over my outfit. So I wore this year for Halloween. Last year I was Rey, and next year I'm probably going to be Ahsoka because, she's just fire. But I love this outfit because I got it from Costco, and the cool thing about it is that all of the pieces can kind of go over whatever you want them to go over. So it came with pants and like a loose-fitting shirt, and I didn't really feel like that was sexy. So I got some teal leggings off of Amazon and a bodysuit. It's just like a black t-shirt bodysuit, and I put the belt and my knee pad over them, and it comes with this. Came with gloves, but I cut the fingers out during Halloween because I wanted to be able to take pictures and text and drink and stuff like that. These shoulder pads come off, which I really like because you just never know when you're going to need, gritty shoulder pads for just life in general. And then this piece is probably my favorite part because I'm Cara Dune. I'm actually Cara Dune. I'm Annie Dune, but that just makes me feel really cool. I kind of wish that I could carry a saber with this, so I did. I actually purchased a saber, and I'm going to go get it for you. Because let's be honest, everything in life is better with a lightsaber and the sound effects. I'm obsessed. And they didn't have a blue or a green one, so I had to get red at the costume store. But I want to get a nicer one, where the saber actually glows and it stays out instead of this one. This is awkward at parties and stuff, and you just have to be like, whew. Yeah. Sorry, Zeus. He doesn't really appreciate the dark side. I love you, buddy. I wanted to talk about a couple parts of also this past week's episode that I thought were interesting. First of all, the cinematography was just beautiful. If you watch a little bit of the gallery on Disney when they talk about the making of the episodes, Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau talk a lot about the westerns and the samurai, and I felt in this episode with the garden inside the castle, then the bonsai trees, it was super, Eastern, and then outside it felt like more like the duel, especially when Mandalorian and Homegirls General were going at it. That was like the Western outside, the women doing the samurai fight. And I also thought that was pretty neat that the women were making up like who won or lost. I love how Star Wars does that. George Lucas takes the women's role and the men's role, and he doesn't do the damsel in distress. He has the women as the strength or the leaders, and I think that's a beautiful thing. I really loved Ahsoka scene when she came out in the fog because all you could see was the lightsaber, and that just defined the whole scene. You didn't even need to see the person; you knew what was behind that lightsaber. A couple questions I had. I didn't really understand the owl. Somebody said I need to finish Clone Wars, which I'm not finished with yet, so I'm going to have to do that. The woman, why didn't she die? I don't like it. Like, I know she died, but why didn't we see her die? I want to see her die, because even though it's Disney, I just kind of don't believe that she's gone. I was blown away when I found out that Baby Yoda wasn't Baby Yoda. This is actually Grogu. He wants to be called Grogu. And I know I have a lot of stuff that says the child, so now I'm going to have to probably replace it with Grogu stuff. I don't have a vanity plate on my car, but if I did, it would be Grogu. And I couldn't get over that he was trained, that he had been trained as a foundling to be a Jedi, but he just wasn't feeling it anymore, which I get. It kind of feels like corporate America a little bit, You're trained to run in this hamster wheel. Not that I would know, but you just keep running in it until you burn out. And then you start a YouTube channel as Cara Dune. Anyway, so next week I'm going to review a couple more products with you. I have a new costume. Well, it's an old costume. It's going to be, well, you'll see. And I want to go over another action figure as well as some of the upcoming products. So if you have a Star Wars product that you would like to see featured, you can email me at annie@annieburke.com. You could also reach out to me on Instagram. I make a lot of Star Wars art, digital art, and my handle is Annie A. Burke. It's right there. So feel free to hit me up, and I would love to, if you can send me a product, and I would love to feature it. So thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Thanks for talking about Mandalorian, and I will see you next week. This is the way.